What the hell? I'm gonna pick the Nets again. Until I lose, I'm on a winning streak, so I'll see what he picks. Lakers? I like that, I'll beat the best team. One of the best teams. Let's go, bitch. You know he's gonna use Kobe Bryant. You know it. Abuse him.
Los Angeles, New Jersey. Next.
I'm gonna start Morrow. If he sucks, I'll put in Sasha. You guard your best friend.
We've got basketball action in New Jersey. The home of the Nets. Here on 2K Sport.
What is that? Oops, I tooted?
2K Sports and the NBA welcomes you to our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg.
Here's Lamar Odom at the center position.
In Salon,
sure
the Tippets, New Jersey. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Use that right
Kobe
now?
and Artest are the wingmen. Odom out there with Pau Gasol and Brown. Here's Lopez. Humphries defended by Gasol. 4 on the shot clock. Lopez backs in. That's a
I fudged up there.
violation.
I tried too hard.
Turn it over.
Looks like they switched to man D here.
Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Avery Johnson.
When I asked him what they're looking to do on the offensive end, he said, well, I'll tell you what we can't afford to do. We can't let their shot blockers dictate the outcome because they're always in danger with these guys. Ball movement, he said, is going to be a huge key for them as the game progresses, guys.
Thank you, Doris.
It's really a mindset, Kevin. You want to get into your defensive groove and find a way to stay there for the full game.
Off the pick. Some solid defense from Gasol. One thing you like about the Lakers,
Get the heck
this
out of
is a
here.
team that's not only Clark is a solid team at home, but they are just as terrific on the road.
Well, 23 road wins is a good mark, Kevin, but they won 29 the year before, so they did
right
go
there,
a
I
step
wanted to-
back. But nonetheless,
You go-
you've got the kind of championship pedigree that this team has. You're
I'm not
so
playing
much
good right
worried
now.
about what your numbers say as much as you are about how healthy you are and what level we playing at when it's time to go into the postseason. In an effort to solidify the middle, they've changed to a 2-3 zone.
And first time out of the game called for New Jersey.
Gasol and Bryant speak to each other in Spanish, so their opponents aren't quite sure of what they're talking about. They do recognize, though, that combination is lethal.
Sasha Vujacic is checked in for New Jersey. Now here's Williams. He's covered by Brown. Lopez backs in. 4 on the clock. We're talking about Gasol and
Playing really
speaking
robotic right
Spanish.
now.
I sense there's a very vibrant chemistry between the two.
Yeah, and I think you're accurate there, Kevin. I mean, you watch those two guys, how they can make eye contact with one another. They truly have
That was nice.
a good
That was nice, man.
relationship between the lines, and it's a lethal one for opponents.
I think they push each other.
They do. They push each other. They raise the bar on one another and hold each other accountable, too.
Oh, right up.
They've gone to the 1-3-1 zone. Let's see if they can pressure the ball in the corner.
Artest up top. James covering. New Jersey with the ball. Trailing by 2.
Nice.
Connects from in close. James has got his first 2 points. Here are the Lakers. Tipped. It's 2-on-1. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul.
Give me that.
Shoot 2.
completely altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
And he gives them the lead. The Nets this season moved to the beautiful Prudential Center here in downtown Newark.
Yeah, what a building. And they'll play here for a couple of years until their new arena in Brooklyn is built. Part of a larger development involving retail and apartments now. And they put the Winds behind that.
Here's Williams. 2 minutes left in the first. And the Nets miss again.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
And the Lakers have possession.
They've changed up the D
yes.
now to 3-2 zone.
Gasol covering
Hell yeah.
and closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. That one is on our test. Last season marked Deron Williams' first All-Star appearance.
And you know what, Kevin? He probably felt like he should have made it
No, no.
prior to last season, but there are a lot of outstanding point guards in the West, and sometimes it's hard to make that team, but he's right there now, and I think he'll make plenty more All-Star games before he's done.
In the playoffs, Williams became Clark the first player in NBA history to notch at least 20 points and 10 assists in 5 consecutive games in a playoff series.
Boy, that is special, special production and the sign of a great player, Kevin. Not only coming up big, but consistently coming up big. And then doing it when it matters most.
Duty.
And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has some info for us. Doris, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, Kobe Bryant passed 25,000 points scored last season. He said, scoring, that's what I do best. Steve Nash is a great passer. I'm a scorer. It's what I do. And guys, even with a game as well-rounded as Kobe, it's true. His scoring ability is still transcendent.
He's something else, Doris. Thanks. Lopez backs in. Takes the turnaround Jay. Kept alive. Pass to James. Guarded now by Lamar Odom. Tries again. And James gets it to go. James has got his second basket of the game.
Nice screen to set up the J. Excellent offensive execution right there.
Now here's Gasol. Odom kicks to Gasol. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. Scooped up. With 4 seconds on the clock. A nice
Damn it.
shot by Gasol. Gasol's got 8 points. Here's James.
Freaking damn it. Oh.
Good on that last second attempt there. In our first quarter of play over, some good numbers on the board so far.
Alright, this is gonna definitely go down to the wire. I hope so.